Early one morning, the sun was shining. I was laying in bed, wondering if she changed at all, if her hair was still red. Her folks, they said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's bank book wasn't big enough. And I was standing on the side of the road, rain falling on my shoes, heading out for the East Coast. Lord, I paid some dues getting through. Tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. We drove the car as fast as we could, abandoned it out west. Split up on a dark, sad night, both agreeing it was the best. She turned around to look at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, "We'll meet again someday on the avenue, tangled up in blue." She was working in a topless place, and I stopped in for a beer. Couldn't stop looking at the sight of her face in the spotlight, so clear. And later on, as the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She was standing in the back of my chair, said, "Don't tell me, let me guess your name." I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines of my face. I must confess I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the lace of my shoe. Tangled up in blue. I lived with them on Montague Street in the basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. Then he started into dealing with slaves and something inside of him died. She had to sell everything she owned and froze up inside. When finally the bottom fell out, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on, like a bird that flew, tangled up in blue. Now I'm going back again. I have to get to her somehow. All the people we used to know are an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. I don't know how it all got started. I don't know what they are doing with their lives, but me, I am still on the road, heading for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue.